We are in a masterclass. We're in a masterclass to master energy, and you can't, it's like driving a car. You can't just go forward. You have to learn how to go in reverse. You have to learn how to turn left and right. And people just want to go forward, and then they get stuck. If you just go forward, you're not going to be able, you're going to hit a wall, and it's not going to work. Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Hi there. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on, sweetheart?
Lately, life has just kind of felt like it's just flowing by, and I'm like hanging on by my fingertips. Mm. I feel like I'm slowly sinking below the surface, trying to hang on, trying to work through everything that is coming my way. And I feel like it's necessary things, but it feels like so much, and I'm like just barely hanging on.
Hmm. I hear you. So, just to go a little bit deeper into it, like what I'm hearing you say is maybe even like the basics of life, like the things that you have to take care of. The most basic things are
It,
feeling super heavy. Is that what you're saying?
it's the basics, but also trying to build my business to do what I came here to do. And I'm taking these signs, but they also come a little bit from Facebook, so I'm kind of weighing it against the Facebook's algorithm a little bit.
So
What
the primary
I've
area you're feeling just overwhelmed in general, in all areas, in your relationships, in your health, in your wealth, or is it specifically in business?
It is building the business and still trying to maintain, I'm going to lump it under household, but just household and just making sure that I pay my bills and that I'm not missing any appointments. I'm just getting more scattered and less organized
Sure.
with everything. And that for my type of personality, that doesn't work well.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to just explain a little bit of the metaphysics and kind of universal law answer to some of this. Um, it's kind of like the greatest metaphor is imagine you're in a tornado and everything's swirling around because so many people are feeling like this, Jennifer, right? So imagine everything's swirling around, especially with social media and all the energetics that we see. And then we're now comparing ourselves to people, and it feels like there's so much to do, and people begin to get overwhelmed, and everything begins to feel super heavy. Is that what I'm hearing you say?
I would call it a snow globe, but yes,
Yeah,
the
snowball. Yeah, okay. So it's
visual is
similar. Yeah.
similar. Yes.
Okay.
I don't feel like I'm comparing myself to others. It's more against myself, and I feel like I should be further. Yes, I know in my head that I'm likely where I'm supposed to be right now, but it drives me nuts.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the metaphysical and the universal law answer to something like this. Okay. Because obviously we know there's deeper work for all of us, and to get really clear and be really clear of what our mission is one thing. But in the middle of all this, the first answer is it's just like a dancer. So if a dancer's spinning around, a dancer's going to get super dizzy, and they're gonna fall down, right? So it's the what happens when you're dancing, as a metaphor, is you actually pick a spot on the wall, and when you twirl around, then you pick that one spot again, and then you twirl around and you get that one spot, and it's something to give you what's called a stable datum. Okay, so when we're getting overwhelmed, what we want to do is we want to take off everything off our plate that we don't have to deal with. So the stable data may be something like, let's get back to the basics of sleeping consistently, eating at specific times, and turning off social media, turning off even televisions, turning off any noise in our life, literally, and even turning off electricity as much as we need to. It's going to actually calm the nervous system. And then we're going to basically, what we want to do is we want to actually go into meditation or prayer and actually get clear of the one thing that we're up to, not the big picture of it, but the one next actionable item that we can complete that one thing. And then we begin to build trust and confidence and go on to the next thing. Because most people, what they do is they think the bigger picture, they get overwhelmed. They think of the million things they have to get done. And then they get so overwhelmed that they get topsy-turvy and they get completely overwhelmed and just their energetics are everywhere. So how does that feel? What would be the one thing that you could get rid of in your life that you could shut down right now and go, I'm going to shelf that for later. I will be doing that later, but for right now, I'm going to stay on the one thing that has to get done.
That's hard to say because it all feels like it's focusing on survival right now.
hmm The issue for something like this is there is no answer, unfortunately, because it's actually more like it's like a buildup of steam in an engine that needs to be released. Okay. And you're like,
Okay.
okay, now it doesn't feel so overwhelming. So, what we really want to do is we want to acknowledge just the emotions because there's not necessarily an answer for it. It's more of just the feelings that need to be expressed, acknowledged, and kind of released. Okay. So, regarding life, I'm just going to ask you repetitively. It might feel a little robotic, okay? Regarding life, what are you upset about?
That has been so hard. Feels
Thank
like a
you.
lot of work with
Thank you. I'm
um
just going to keep asking you. I don't want you to put meaning or story, just a straight answer, okay? I don't need to know the whole backstory. So, regarding life, what are you upset about?
that it's been so hard.
Totally hear ya, okay? Regarding life, what are you upset about?
Let's say that again.
Okay, cool. I'm going to
Um,
stay there because that's what needs to be, that's what's tracking. So,
okay.
there's a reframe on this, okay? Now, for some reason, we have it that life should be easy, life should be positive, and we should be in a manifesting whatever. And that's just not the truth. The truth is, and that's great, one multiverse and one experience, but you can't have the ease and all that without the equal opposite. We're in a relative universe for good, bad, suffering, and joy. And the issue for most people is they just think that it should be positive and blissful and manifest with ease. You can't have one without the other. We're here in a relative universe, and it's one of the kind of the glitches and the thing that hold what I see hold coaches and people that are into manifestations and understanding energy is they get so caught up in thinking it should just be flow state, it should just be positive, it should be whatever. And that's actually the thing that holds them back. We are in a masterclass. We're in a masterclass to master energy. And you can't, it's like driving a car. You can't just go forward. You have to learn how to go in reverse. You have to learn how to turn left and right. And people just want to go forward and then they get stuck. They literally, if you just go forward, you're not going to be able, you're going to hit a wall and it's not going to work. Okay. So life is hard. Is that true?
Is to a degree.
Sure. I mean, if it wasn't a master class and it wasn't be hard, what would be the point of being here?
It'd be nice to have a little fun now and then. See some
Yeah.
reward for the effort.
hmm Unfortunately, if you resist something, it persists. We know this through physics. Whatever you resist persists. So if you're resisting even the hard, what's really hilarious, I find, is that we get a lot of callers thinking, I just keep hitting walls, problems in business. What do you think business is? That's all it is. All business is solving problems. That's all it is. And you get paid more the extent to which you're able to solve bigger problems. That's all business is solving problems. And then people don't want problems. That's business, right?
That's funny.
So right now you have to make a decision, Jennifer. You have to
Mhm.
decide, who you're going to be in the face of problems. And you're either going to learn how to love the problems and face the problems and handle the problems, or you're going to become the effect and resist and not want problems. And that's not going to work. And I know who you are. I don't know you, you know, that way, but I know you just from I know you who you are as a spirit, as a soul. And I know that you are all powerful and you hold the wisdom of the entire universe. That's the truth of who you are. And no matter how much you're in this stuck negative cycle, the truth is the same energetic that can create abundance and billions of dollars is the same energy and force that's creating the experience of life is hard and in that stuck negative energy. There's no separate force. There's no separate entity. There's no separate anything. The truth of who you are, the almighty, all-knowing, all-powerful self that can never be more powerful, is that source that's creating life is so hard. And so you just have a choice. You have a choice to stay there or a choice to begin to see how life is working for you and how life is so hard is because you have such big dreams and such big vision that otherwise you just hang out. It wouldn't be hard because it's not hard to just hang out and go drink or watch television or eat junk food, right? It's like, right? It's hard only because you are that great. So, what do you want to declare for yourself in your life?
I guess I just keep slogging on. Just what I do anyway, but yeah,
Okay, so there's something really
learn.
important that you just said there. All the work that we do, everything comes down to identity. So if I see myself as someone who just slogs through it, it's always going to be hard. That's going to be my identity. What's the new identity that you'd like to create for yourself? Knowing that obviously it takes deeper work and doing the soul clearing work and doing E4 and doing regression work. But we also have the power of mind. You have the power to decide and command the subconscious mind and command universal law and decide today, I'm going to decide to be a new identity. It may not, it may have a universal law of growth and take some time to embody that, but you can decide right now. What is the new identity that you do want to take on?
Good question. I'm sitting with it. I'm writing something down.
Sure.
I am the captain of my own ship, is what keeps coming into my head.
Yes. Let's pray on that. Let's declare that. Let's do a spiritual mind treatment on that. Affirmative mind treatment, taking a deep breath in. I recognize the truth of who Jennifer is. I recognize she is the captain of her ship. And even though she's sailed and gone through some big storms and it was challenging, no matter what, she's being developed as that captain, that she will be able to prevail through the glorious days when the seas are calm and everything's there, and she'll be able to prevail through, different storms. That this is what she is. It's not about what happens out there. It's about who she becomes in the process. And so I recognize that she's chosen to go on this journey of this challenging journey to develop herself. And that this is what it looks like. If she just went through the calm seas, she'd never know the depths of who she is, the possibility, the strength, the leader of who she is. And so I say thank you for the hard times. Thank you for the challenges. Thank you for the problems that's developing Jennifer to become a profound captain, a leader that nothing can touch, that she's able to prevail through anything. And she's able to look herself in the mirror and say, I am so proud of who I've become. Thank you, life, for throwing those challenges at me, for me having to be developed in all aspects of my mindset, my skill set, and my business, and being able to know that I'm not going to give up, that I'm going to prevail no matter what. And I know that what the mission that you've been placed on the heart by source, by God's source within, is something that you can't deny. And I heard that in what you said earlier. And I'm knowing absolutely the prevailing and the leadership of being the captain of your own ship. It is done, Jennifer, as together we say, and so it is.
And so it is.
And so it is. I'm really proud of you. Thank you for calling in. It takes courage and it takes a level of saying, I'm ready. And so I know you're ready.
Thank you, Dr. Erin.
You're so welcome. Have a
I
beautiful,
appreciate
blessed
you.
day. Yeah, I love you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. I
You're
apparently
welcome.
needed that very much.
Oh, okay, girl. Have a great day. Sending you love.
All right.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Bye, hun.
That's love. Bye bye.